Now, Garth Brooks is he's going to be out here in just a couple of minutes. But first, well, Andy and I want to get something out into the open. You know, we try to be pretty honest on this show, and I think this is important to talk about. As you folks probably can imagine, we spend a lot of time together, Andy and I. And as anyone knows, if you work closely with someone, problems and issues can come up. Well, recently, there was one thing in particular that had the potential to destroy our friendship. And I think we have a pretty good friendship, but this was bad.
Yeah, it was pretty rough, and I'm just glad that we got through it, you know, and we worked it out. We got past it.
Yeah, so, and what we did, it was important that we resolve this problem. So Andy and I did what any mature people in our situation would do. We took our problem to Rolonda.
She is a true talk show queen. She helped us out a lot.
She was invaluable. And so anyway, we have a tape of our appearance. And if it's okay, we'd like to show it to you right now. I think this is kind of part of the healing process for us. Liz, could you roll our Rolonda appearance, please?
Welcome to the Rolonda Show, everybody. Most of you probably know my next guest from his hilarious late-night talk show. Yet from what he tells me, it's not all laughs on the set these days. Let's find out what's going on behind the scenes. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Conan O'Brien. Going? You've got a great show. Are things going well for you?
They're going pretty good, I guess.
Aren't you getting great ratings? I mean, the wonderful guests. Are you really doing well?
Yeah, the show's, for the most part, going good.
I understand, though, that you are having a problem with someone you work very closely with.
Rolonda, it's out of control. It's my sidekick, Andy. I don't know what's gotten into him.
Well, Andy's backstage, but before we bring him out, let me read to the audience just some of your concerns. In the letter you wrote me, Conan, and I'm going to quote here, "Since Andy has been working out, he's a changed man. After each show is taped, he can't wait to rip off his suit and parade around our offices like a show pony. He feels the less he wears, the better. I swear, lately I feel as if NBC stands for Naughty Boys Club." Rolonda, I know that people who dress this way always wind up in trouble. Please help me get my Andy back. Well, Conan, I mean, have things improved since you wrote this letter?
Rolonda, frankly, they've gotten worse.
Really? Well, I think we should bring Andy out here, don't you? Aren't you wondering what's happening with Andy? Well, are you ready to confront Andy about this?
I think I am. Yeah.
All right. Well, Andy, come on out. Andy, I've got to admit, I don't think we've ever seen you like this before. You just heard Conan. You heard the letter that he wrote us. I mean, what do you have to say to him?
He's just jealous because I've been working out and I look good.
Well, he certainly does feel good, it looks like.
Yeah, well, you know what? He makes me feel sick, frankly.
Well, now, Conan, in all fairness, let's hear Andy's side of the story. Andy, we're listening.
Well, it's my turn to talk.
Don't shove me, all right? I'll do the shoving if anyone does the shoving.
This is so sad. You are just jealous because I've got a better body than you do.
That's so out of line.
All right?
You do not have the better body. If anybody has the better body, I have the better body. And I'm gonna prove it. Here, come on.
Oh, my
How did this resolve anything again?
That just occurred to me looking at it. I felt so good until I just saw that.
I think you and I still have a big problem.
Yeah.
All right. Well, screw it. We have short attention spans.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a little break. When we come back, Garth Brooks is going to be with us. You don't want to miss it.